Hello everyone. Welcome to Academic Coordinates. This is the last video that we are doing on arithmetic sequences. So we are given this sequence right here, x, 2x plus 2, then we are given 5x plus 3. And then we are told that this is an arithmetic sequence. The first thing we are required to find is x, then tn, then the 10th term, and lastly the first 3 terms of the sequence, right? So in order for us to find x, we must use the information we know about, arithmetic sequences, right? So the first term is x. The second term is 2x plus 2, right? Okay. And then the third term is 5x plus 3, So these terms are actually enough to find what we're looking for. So 2x plus 2 minus x, that is going to be the common difference there, which has to equals to 5x plus 3, this one minus this one, minus 2x plus 2, right? Okay, so basically to just simplify there, guys, 2x minus x, that is x plus 2, right? Then for this one, 5x minus 2x, that is 3x, So 3 minus 2, that is plus 1. So if this is an arithmetic sequence, there is a constant difference or a common difference between consecutive terms. So this here has got to equals to this. Because of that, we're going to say x plus 2 equals to 3x plus 1. Right? Okay. So we can say take x this side. So it's going to be, okay. Let me do it like this. Let me take 3x the other side. So it's going to be minus 2x, right? So it's going to be minus 3x plus x. So it's minus 2x is equals to, I take 2 the other side. Then it's going to be 1 minus 2. That is going to be minus 1. So x will equals to minus 1 divided by minus 2. That will equals to 1 over 2. Right? So using this, we're able to find x. X is hence 1 over 2. Okay, let's continue, guys. Okay, find x. Then secondly, we ought to find tn, right? In order for us to find tn, we ought to know what is the first value, and we also need to know the constant, difference between the terms. Okay, so Tn is a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. This is Tn. So the first value is x, right? And x is equals to 1 over 2. So x is 1 over 2. So this is T1 is 1 over 2, which is the same as a. Then T2 is actually T2 is going to be T1 plus the constant, difference, right? But for us now to find the constant difference, we ought to find what this value is or what this value is, right? So let's find d. D is equals to x plus 2, where x is a half, so d is going to be 1 over 2 plus 2, right? And hence d is 5 over 2. Or we can use the second difference there and say d is equals to 3x plus 1. Then we know that x is a half, so 3 times 1 over 2 plus 1, right? This is the same as 3 over 2 plus 2 over 2. Then that is 5 over 2. Do you guys get it? Okay, cool. So d is 5 over 2. So we have got a, which is 1 over 2, then d is 5 over 2, right? Okay, so to find Tn now, it's Tn is equals to A is 1 over 2 plus n minus 1, then d is 5 over 2, right? Okay, so 1 over 2 plus 5 over 2n, right? Plus 5 over 2n minus 5 over 2, right? So this is 5 over 2n plus 1 over 2 minus 5 over 2. So we are almost there, guys. Tn, okay, so Tn is equals to 5 over 2. So 1 minus 5, that's negative 4 over 2. So finally now our Tn is equals to, so this is 5 over 2n, 5 over 2n minus negative 4 divided by 2, that's negative 2. So this is our Tn, guys, right here. Our Tn is 5 over 2n minus 2. Okay. Now, lastly, guys, we are asked to find the first 3 terms, in this sequence. Basically, we just substitute. So T1 is equals to a half. T2 is equals to T1 plus the constant difference 5 over 2, right? Okay, this is 1 plus 5 is 6 over 2. This is 3. Then the third term is going to be 3 plus 5 over 2. This is 6 over 2 plus 5 over 2. 6 plus 5, it's 11 over 2. So this is the first term, the second term, and the third term. All right, guys, I trust this makes sense. So to just, just summarize, so we are given 3 terms. We are told it's an arithmetic sequence. So whether or not the terms are familiar, but with the info that we have, we know that we can actually do this. So to find x, we need to find the common difference. Then the common difference was obviously in terms of x, but that is not a problem. We had to continue. Then at the end, we found this value has got to equal to this value if they say it's an arithmetic sequence. You know what I'm saying? So we used that to our advantage and found x. So now for Tn, we had to find a and find d. So a was already established since it was the first term, and the first term corresponded to x. So now to find d, we knew that to find d, we had to substitute here by one of the x, the x that we have, we had to substitute x either here or here, and then we're going to find the same value, and we actually proved that here, or showed that here. So this was our Tn, and then we used this scenario that we add a constant value from the previous one, and then we're going to get the next term. So let's say we wanted to find T4. T4 will actually equals to 11 over 2 plus 5 over 2, right? So we're always adding this value. Do you guys see that? So 11 plus 5 is 16. 16 over 2 is 8. Do you guys see that? Do stay blessed and have a fantastic day.